So, let's dive into today's topic. Something I like to call the job search maze. You ever feel like finding a job is sort of like trying to navigate your way out of a corn maze?
Oh, totally. It can be super confusing, right? Where do you even begin?
Exactly. Many people just stand at the entrance, looking at all the paths, unsure which way to go. Just like a corn maze, there's always one clear exit, but getting there can feel daunting. You could take the wrong turn, hit dead ends, and then, boom, you're back at square one. And chuckles.
Right. And there's this pressure, what if I choose the wrong job? Or what if I'm not good enough?
Oh, that's a big one. Those feelings are totally normal. Think of it like this. It's like being in a theme park. You've got all these exciting rides, but oh man, the line for the roller coaster is crazy. You might wonder, am I gonna make it to the top or just end up dizzy and regretting my choices?
Laughs times. That's a hilarious analogy. So, how do we actually find these jobs? Where do you start?
Well, one key component is leveraging job boards. Imagine them like treasure maps. They lead you to hidden gems. Websites like LinkedIn, Indeed, and Glassdoor can be your best friends in this maze. You can find jobs while also reading reviews about the companies. It's like having a clue about the treasure's location and the traps you might encounter.
Ooh, I love that metaphor. It makes it sound way more exciting. But, what's the deal with these reviews? Do they really help?
Oh, absolutely. Think of reviews as a sort of Yelp for jobs. You know how you wouldn't want to eat at a restaurant with a 1-star rating? Times laughs. Similarly, you don't want to work for a company that has unhappy employees. It's essential to pay attention to those reviews. They can give you insights into the company culture, management style, and overall satisfaction.
So if you see a lot of toxic workplace mentions, it's like, red flags everywhere, right?
Precisely. Just like navigating that maze, you want to avoid the paths that lead to nowhere. Instead, look for signs of positive reviews. Those will guide you toward workplaces that launch you into your career success, rather than trip you up.
Wow, okay, cool. So, once you find opportunities, how do you, stand out?
Great question. To stand out, you need to showcase your unique skills and experiences. Think of it like adding a personal flair to your corn maze costume. Everyone else might be in basic attire, but you're that one person who shows up as a cornstalk with lights.
Laughs. I'd love to see that costume in real life. But, seriously, how do you make your resume pop?
One way is using keywords from the job description. Imagine you're placing breadcrumbs on the path that leads directly to you. When employers scan resumes, they're looking for those specific words that match their needs. It signals that you're not just any candidate, you're the right candidate.
Oh, okay, that's clever. I can picture this trail of breadcrumbs leading to awesomeness. But, do you have any examples of standout resumes?
Yes! I once saw a resume that looked like a magazine cover. It had captivating visuals, a bold headline, and the applicant used infographics to illustrate their accomplishments. It was like, wow, this person really knows how to catch attention.
That sounds so cool. But, would that style work for all industries?
Great point. It really depends. For a creative job, that's a home run. But in more conservative fields, a classic, clean format works best. It's all about reading the room, just like studying the vibes in a maze before picking your path.
Nods times. That makes sense. So, if you get to an interview, how do you keep it from feeling like an interrogation?
Aha! That's a fun one. Treat the interview like a conversation at a coffee shop, rather than a strict Q&A. Be curious. Ask them questions too. You want it to be a mutual exploration, like wandering through the maze together.
Right. So tell me about a time when doesn't have to feel like a trap door to nowhere. It's laughs.
Exactly. Frame it as a chance to share your story, passions, and why you're there. It's all about connection. Keep the energy upbeat and engaged, and you'll navigate that maze like a pro.
Wow, I can't believe how much there is to unpack here. Thanks for making it seem less daunting.